Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this virtual tour. We have two of our students with us today, Billy Murphy and Grace McLaughlin, and thank you guys for joining us. Our part of this tour for the virtual tour here is about faith and service. So guys, I would like to ask you guys a question, and Grace, I guess we'll go first with you since ladies go first. And how do you feel? Do you feel like faith is a important part or a big part of Immaculate High School?
Yes, definitely. It's been a huge part of me going to Immaculate. One of the main reasons why I went to Immaculate, why I chose to go there. It was either this or going to public school. And I realized that I wanted to be able to grow in my faith, learn more about the background, learn more about the Bible, um, and just become more knowledgeable about it so that when I go out and I teach other friends who aren't a part of the religion, or when I go and I have like my own kids and I teach them about the religion, I wanted to be able to do that. And Immaculate has helped me thus far in being able to succeed in that.
That's great. Billy, what about you?
Going along with what Grace said, like the faith at Immaculate has been a big part of why I chose this high school to come to. And Immaculate does a really good job. Like, for instance, as soon as you go into school, you're meted, and the day starts off with a morning prayer. And one of my favorite parts is how the school has a chapel and it's always open, especially at lunchtime. It's nice to go for adoration and just be able to pray. And then the faith-based education is a huge part too, how you always have a religion class and be able to go and learn more about your faith. And that's one of my favorite parts about Immaculate.
Great. Well, thank you. Grace, why do you feel that your faith is so important to you?
I just always grown up. I was brought up as a Catholic. My parents are Catholic. Um, it's nice having a relationship with someone you know who is looking after your best interests. It's just a great feeling. Being able to go to Mass, to do adoration, to receive the Eucharist, to receive all the sacraments, baptism, confirmation that I received in 8th grade. It's just been a great feeling. I just enjoy living as a Catholic every day. Um, the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. It's what I live by.
Great. And Billy, what about you? Why is your faith so important to you?
My faith is so important to me because it's more of a way of life for me and how I express myself to others and how I act on certain things, and especially a time like now, having God or having your faith to rely on and have just something to like look forward to and always have someone to talk to has been a huge reason why my faith is always important to me.
Great. And to both of you again, and Billy, I'll ask you first this time. How do you feel that your faith has grown while being at Immaculate or gotten stronger?
My faith is growing in many ways, like the service opportunities Immaculate requires, like the campus ministry program. It allows everyone to like actively participate in liturgies, prayer, and the retreats it offers, and just the overall service opportunities. And the religion class has always been great. I always love going to religion. And my favorite part is adoration at lunch, where after the morning classes, if I'm stressed out, I could always just go. It's quiet in there. I could just pray and be by myself with me and God, and that's what I really like about it.
Yeah, it's a nice way to take a time out from the
Yeah.
hustle and bustle of the day, you know,
Yeah.
and that's why it's so important. That's why I'm so glad that we can offer that to our students because, you know, everything that goes on in your lives, whether it's tests or relationships or sports or the play, there's a lot of pressures on you guys. So it's nice that we can take that little time out and kind of get things off of our chest and our shoulders and do that. Grace, what about you? How do you feel that your faith has grown or gotten stronger at Immaculate?
My faith has definitely gotten stronger. I've had so much more opportunities for service, community, being involved in more community projects. For example, I participated in a couple of the Dorothy Day breakfast, where we would make breakfast and serve the homeless at Dorothy Day in Danbury. I was able to volunteer at the John Paul Center that is right behind the school for the past 2 years, where we play games, we talk to the residents. It's a rehabilitation center for the disabled and the elderly, and being able to help other people and make other people feel better and make them have a better day. That's what's really important to me.
Great. Well, since you guys kind of brought up the service, it's a great segue into the service that we do at Immaculate High School, and I know you guys are very active. Billy, what is some of the things that maybe I know Grace shared with us some of the things she's done. What are some of the service projects maybe you've done while being at Immaculate?
Some of the service projects I've done, like Grace, was the Dorothy Day, which I thought was really nice, helping others and like just being there for the people because they need someone to talk to too in those situations and just someone looking out for them. And my personal favorite is the Rake and Bake. Unfortunately, we were able to do it this year because of everything, but going out with like your school friends in the community and everyone on the same mission to help everyone, it's just a really great thing that the school provides. And that's probably my favorite, the Rake and Bake.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with this whole COVID thing going on. Some of our service opportunities have kind of been put on the back burner, and we've kind of had to come up with new ways of providing service to the community. And I know you guys, you and all the students at Immaculate have done a great job stepping up and for example, like with the St. John Paul II Center, we're not able to kind of go there and do things, but we're still able to, whether it's making cards for them or baking goods for them, cupcakes or cookies or brownies or whatever. And I know we had one student this year, I don't even know if you guys are aware of this, but he made music videos and then sent them there so that they could be played in the rec room for the clients there. So we've kind of had to kind of think outside the box. But to both of you again, and Grace, I'll start with you. How important is service, and especially at Immaculate? How important is that?
I've been so privileged the way I was brought up and the things I was able to have and what my parents were able to provide for me, that being able to give service to others and help others is me giving back to my community. And it's one of the greatest feelings in the world to be able to help other people the way that you've been helped throughout your life.
Yeah, that's a great point. Sometimes if we take that step back and look at all the blessings we've been given, and you look at maybe being able to do that for somebody else. Billy, I know that, how important do you feel that service is at Immaculate?
I find service very important. Immaculate. I feel Immaculate service and faith go hand in hand in some ways. For instance, doing the opportunities like Dorothy Day and Rake and Bake. It's just a great opportunity, like Grace said, to give back to the community and just acknowledge everything that you've been given and the opportunities you have. But service is very important at Immaculate, and it's a great way to give back to the community, like I said before.
Billy, while you're there, do you feel like you've made a difference, an impact in the community and in people's lives?
Yes, I feel Immaculate has given me like a really good base to like give back to the community and make it, like you said, make a difference in people's lives. Especially now, it's just some people are a little more down than usual, and being able to give back. And like I did in religion class this year, actually, with the whole scenario, we made cards and then went to a homeless shelter, and that was probably really nice for some of the people who are stuck there and having to take like different scenarios than usual. So
Right.
yeah.
Grace, what about you? I mean, do you feel like you've made an impact?
I believe I do have made an impact doing service through Immaculate and at Immaculate. Um, one of the biggest community service projects I've done was St. John Paul, like I said before. I've become like friends, and I am on a first name basis with some of them, and it's nice to sit there and talk with them and listen about the stories. Some of them have been veterans, and to listen to their stories about what they went through, what they did for our country, and how also at a time like this when most of their family isn't able to come visit, being able to provide them with videos, cards, and being able to be a person there for them is the best.
Yeah, some of my favorite things are like when we've gone over there and done Christmas caroling or whatever, and just to see their faces light up, it's such a joy to be able to do that for somebody else. And before we kind of wrap up, I just have one last question for you both. And um, do you find that your experience here at Immaculate High School that you'll continue with your faith and with the service and all those? I mean, I know you guys are getting up there. You're going to be leaving us sooner than later. Do you feel like this has given you the foundation, both faith-wise and service-wise, to hopefully continue this in your years to come? Either one of you. Go ahead,
Um,
Grace.
I definitely feel as though my faith is only gonna grow stronger from where I am right now. I'm hoping to be able to continue to go to mass, go to adoration, penance and reconciliation, um, being able to continue to grow as a Catholic and help others, um, is what I hope to do in the future, and Immaculate will be able to help me do that.
Great. And Billy, you?
I would say absolutely. Immaculate has done a great job at giving me like a foundation for my faith. And really, personally, it's showed me how much service can affect faith and like spread to others, and how helping others can bring like you said, the smile to their face when you do the Christmas caroling. It's a great feeling. And I think Immaculate has done a really good job at giving me the foundation to go on later in my life after high school and spread it to others and still go to church. And like Grace said, do penance and reconciliation. And yeah, I really do believe.
Well, it's nice, and it's great to help others and bring that joy and smile on somebody else. But and it's nice to make others feel well. But you guys are two of our shining stars, and you've done a great job with campus ministry and your faith. And I know I see you at adoration all the time, and that warms my heart and gives me hope in the youth that is to come and continue. So I wish all the blessings upon both of you in all your future endeavors. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time out of your day to do this for us and to share some of your experiences with us. You guys are great, and look forward to what you're going to do in the future. I know it'll be great things, and I know that with your faith and God with you, you'll make us all very proud, and you'll accomplish great and wonderful things. So thank you so much again for taking time out of your day. We truly, truly appreciate it.
Thank you for this opportunity too.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, have a great day.
You
You
too.
too.